Hey there, Maura Marksteiner here. Today we're going to be talking about using essential oils for your hair, your skin, and your nails. So hopefully you already have some oils in your home. If not, we're going to help you get some in your home because they're awesome for your hair, your skin, and your nails. So the intention of this video is to continue your education and then add in some education about different things that affect your hair, your skin, and your nails. Set you up with some options so that you know how to look your best with the least amount of toxicity. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to help you get them in your home if you don't already have some in your home. So my first experiences with essential oils actually in general was my occasional blemishes using some tea tree oil, also known as melaleuca, on some of my blemishes. And I was and still am to this day blown away by them. Even now when I use essential oils for my hair, my skin, and my nails, I see results very quickly. I see changes very quickly, much faster than with other kinds of beauty care products. They're great for all genders. They're great for all ages. And so you can use them for the whole family. So it is very common for people to use upwards of 85 chemicals on their skin before they even leave the house every day. If you're a person who uses a lotion on your body and on your skin, and maybe something for a specific treatment like fine lines or blemishes, shampoo and conditioner, hair product, makeup, all of those things add up when you consider deodorant, toothpaste, that when you consider that each one of those has maybe 5, 7, or even more chemicals in them, you can start to see how you can really be putting a lot on your skin every single day and exposing your body to a lot of toxins every single day just by going through your morning routine. So with some simple shifts to non-toxic products, you can really reduce the amount of exposure that you're having on a daily basis. doTERRA's products are all non-toxic, safe, they're amazing, and some of them can be a simple product swap, which could be an option for you. We'll talk about that. Or sometimes you can make little recipes. So any recipe that I give you in this video is going to be a couple of drops of this, a couple of drops of that, and shake it up. It's not going to take you more than a couple of minutes, and it's going to be something that you can easily remember and do over and over again. So that's where my sweet spot is. That's where I'm most successful. If you're most successful by like having a system that's just sent to you that is really clear and obvious to use, then doTERRA's got your back for that as well. So we're going to talk about some of the options with all of those things. Of course, all of the oils are chemical free. All of them are indigenously sourced. All of them are ethically and sustainably sourced. So it's a great company, a great product, doing great things out in the world. All right, so let's start by talking about things that affect your hair, your skin, and your nails. On a deeper level, the way all of those things look kind of gives you an idea of how your body is doing. It can be a reflection of your cellular health. So if your body is struggling with something, you'll see signs of that in your skin, sometimes really right away. Things that are going on with your hormone levels, with your gut health, with nutritional deficiencies can all affect the way that you look. For some examples here, low vitamin B can lead to thinning hair. Low zinc can lead to white spots on your fingernails. Dehydration can put bags under your eyes, really dull skin, and then poor digestion can lead you to notice rough skin. So as you start to change some of these things, you'll notice those changes really quickly. Some tips for just really simple lifestyle thing is to drink plenty of water every day. So there's the 3-liter challenge. You could decide if that's right for you. If you're using a glass, you can put some citrus oils in your water throughout the day or once or twice a day. Would be really supportive for your body. The Lifelong Vitality Kit, here I have it right here. If you have not seen this, this is amazing. This is the only product that doTERRA has where they have a 30-day money-back guarantee because it is so powerful and so effective so quickly. So in addition to the LLV, you notice that I said gut health and nutrition can really help your skin. And of course, doTERRA's got your back with that. They have amazing digestive enzymes that you can take. They have probiotic as well. And the Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty capsules, they actually put out a whole line of Yarrow Palm, 3 different products that are just specifically for your skin. And one of those is an internal little capsule that you would take every day. And so just by adding those things to your routine, you can be really supporting your body, and you can notice some changes with your skin and your nails and your hair just from doing those things. If you would like to go on and learn more things, especially if you want to get some of the toxins out of your actual morning routine, keep watching this video. Usually in my videos, we talk about the 3 ways to use essential oils: aromatic, topical, and internal. We've already pretty much covered the internal use of oils. The aromatic use of oils can help with your stress levels, and I'm sure that's probably nice for your skin and all of that, but we're not going to really go into that too much for this video. We're going to focus really on topically using your oils. Now, as I mentioned, I don't do anything that's complicated. So all of the recipes are just going to be simple little mix and apply, and hopefully they're really easy to use throughout your day, because that's where I find I'm most successful, is if it's simple. Another thing to keep in mind is that there are so many oils that are amazing for your skin, for your hair. I'm actually just scratching the surface and tried to make it a manageable size for a video, which you can of course do an internet search. There's some really, really great resources out there, and always check with some of the stuff that you already have. Like for example, if you have the Rose Touch or the Neroli Touch, I'm not really going to talk about them, but they're amazing for your skin too. And the only guideline that I would say is watch out for those more intense oils like eucalyptus or Purify, or some of the citrus oils even. Those can be really, really intense on your skin, even if you see some resources saying that they're good for it. So make sure to use really proper dilution, maybe 1 drop or part of a drop to a lot of carrier oil. You can make up a little roller bottle for yourself so that it is really well diluted if you're finding that you like what it does. Okay, so let's start off talking about your hair and different things that can help with your hair. As you can see, I have short hair and it's fairly straight. So there's all kinds of textures of hair, but essential oils, there's all kinds of essential oils that can use with different textures of your hair. I again encourage you to look around. One of the places that you'll notice a really big difference is in, if you make a hair oil and you use a carrier oil, what kind of hair you have will determine what's the best carrier oil for you. If you have a hair that's more coarse or more curly or tends to be drier, you might need to use like an avocado oil or an almond oil. I use a castor oil mixed with the fractionated coconut oil for my hair oil and my hair treatment, which I use just once or twice a week. I have it in here, and then I've put a few drops on my fingers and then massage it into my scalp. And your hair does actually absorb oil, as does your scalp. So in the morning, I just try to do my best to see whether I think I need to further rinse my hair or not. And a lot of times I actually do not need to further rinse my hair, but that depends on the season as well. So like I was saying, carrier oils to explore are coconut oil, castor oil, olive oil, avocado oil, almond oil, and even mixing those. So they all do different things. Again, do your own little internet searches and see what you think would be the best to try. Let's go on with what kind of essential oil, you would put into your carrier oil. If you are a person who would like to have fuller hair, that your hair has been kind of thinning, you might use a combination of, cedar, rosemary, and clary sage. Those are the ones that I have in mine. The cool thing is that if you have multiple things that you're trying to do, that you can use a combination of those oils. So, if you have thinning hair and a scalp that needs some more nourishment or treatment, you can add these other things in too. But those 3 oils together are really, really great for thinning hair. Also, geranium was one that I saw is great for thinning hair too. Now, if your hair tends to be more dry, good old lavender is also wonderful. Now, if you're looking for more softness, if you want to soothe your scalp, Roman chamomile is a great one to use. It also can naturally lighten your hair. So that's something to keep in mind, good or bad, whether you like that or not. Roman chamomile may do that to you. If you have an itchy or flaky scalp, Melaleuca is a really good one to use, and you can use it in combination with rosemary as well. If you're wanting to promote some hair growth, lavender comes back for repeat performance, as well as peppermint. You can try that. And rosemary is coming back too, as really, really supportive for hair growth. Oh, this one also helps slow the graying process for your hair. Rosemary seems like a really good one to have, right? If you're a person who has curly hair, you have so many more things to think about. So here I'm just going to throw out like 4 oils that I found, and in the document that I'm including with this video, there is a resource so that you can go see an article and get more specific information. But some of the really awesome options that you could have would be to use vetiver, geranium, and this is also for styling, like having those textured curls that look awesome. Juniper berry is a good one, and ylang-ylang. For myself, having short hair, I don't really actually have to do too much to it, but what I have done is I've taken a little spray bottle like this. I have in it a sea salt type of spray, and I put like 1 or 2 drops of both vetiver and a juniper berry because I wanted my hair to be, sometimes it can get a little frizzy. I wanted it to look a little textured, and this has been perfect. I just spray a little bit on, run my fingers through it, and I'm done. So some of the oils can also be really cleansing for your hair. Melaleuca is one. I find that when I use the clary sage, cedar, rosemary blend, if I go away from it and don't use it for very long, I notice a difference in just the cleanliness of my hair. You can also add any of those to your shampoo. And if you're looking to swap a shampoo, doTERRA's shampoo and conditioner is awesome. It's just so healthy. It helps your hair look so shiny. If you're looking for some styling products as well, they have a root to tip serum. They have a healthy hold glaze. As a person with fine hair, I found that both of those were a little bit too heavy for my hair. So if you are another person who has fine hair, you might just do better off making like a really light water-based spray with a tiny bit of oil in it and then spraying your hair with that. All right, so next let's talk about your skin. Again, you can get out a roller bottle like this, which you can get on the website, doTERRA's website, and you can fill this puppy up with witch hazel and mix in some oils. You can also use their spa lotion, which I actually even use on my face. It's a little bit of it. It's a whole body lotion, so it's a little bit heavier, but I like it just fine for my face. And if you are a person who your body can handle like direct oil on your skin, then you can use the fractionated coconut oil and put your essential oils in those and put that on your skin too. Something to know is to avoid citrus oils on your skin if you're going to be out in the sun. They tend to make your skin more photosensitive, so that's just a little safety tip. If you are thinking and concerned about fine lines and wrinkles, 2 go-tos are frankincense and heliochrysum. Now, if you're familiar with these oils, you'll know that they're precious, which is to say they can be a little pricey. And totally worth it because they're amazing at what they do. And what I do instead of putting 1 whole drop on my skin a couple times a day is I make a roller bottle and I put a few drops of each of these and fill the rest up with fractionated coconut oil and then roll it on the areas that I want to to address. So that's one way that I make sure that I have enough frankincense and helichrysum for my other uses, as well as using them on my skin, but still get to put them on my skin. If you're looking for smoother, for softer skin, lavender's a great go-to. But let me tell you, one of my amazing ones has been yarrow palm. So you can get this just in the pure oil form. It's a mixture of a yarrow carrier oil. The yarrow essential oil and pomegranate carrier oil. This is amazing. It's great. I mean, like I said, it's so great that they made an entire body line. So they have a body renewal serum that just came out. It's on its way to my house. So I don't have it to show you, but I've been so impressed with what yarrow palm does for my skin, just like this, that I know that it was an awesome choice to get the renewal serum coming my way. So definitely check that out. Check out the whole system, actually, because you save quite a bit when you buy the 3 products together. If you're looking to just balance your skin and balance the oils on your skin, cypress is an amazing oil, as is clary sage. This one's coming back a lot too. Clary sage is amazing. So soothing irritation, soothing blemishes, melaleuca. Find it. I'm sorry. It's called melaleuca, but they're also switching over to tea tree oil. So you can look under tea tree oil for that one. Juniper berry. And guess what? Clary sage again. And just one more topical use, not necessarily for your skin on your face, but thinking about the other things that we put on our body. We have, of course, the unscented lotion, which you can use all over your body. This stuff is amazing. Deodorant, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, I often go on about this. Breathe oil is an amazing deodorant. And again, you can put a few drops in a roller bottle and use that as your deodorant. Now, it is not an antiperspirant, so you will sweat, but you'll smell just fine. It's also really supportive for the lymph nodes and the things that are underneath your armpits. So it's a really good oil to have on hand, and it just kind of blows my mind that you can use breathe oil under your armpits. If you're a person who's been looking for a natural deodorant, you know how hard that is to find and how expensive they can be and how much they don't usually work. So I have a whole video on that. If you haven't looked at it yet, go watch it if you're interested in learning more. Because I also mentioned that you can use, guess what? Lavender and cedar as deodorant. I go through a whole bunch of other oils that are really great for deodorizing. So go ahead and look at that video if you're interested. doTERRA, of course, as I mentioned, has some just simple one-to-one product swaps where if you're used to going to the beauty counter or wherever and just buying a moisturizer and a toner and a cleanser and all of those things in a package, doTERRA has those things too. So they have the HD Clear Skin Care line for skin that is kind of prone to blemishes. They have the Raj skincare line, which is for aging skin. And they also have an essential skincare line. They just came out with the yarrow palm products, but those are more just topical additional topical products. There's no cleanser or moisturizer in that. They also have an entire spa line. As I mentioned, this lotion. I mentioned this a couple times. They also have like a body butter and a face mask and soaps, and all of their products are just amazing quality. So you can check those out and see which ones really work best for you. So finally, just for a quick minute, we're going to talk about nails. I always go back to your nutrition with the Lifelong Vitality Kit. People tell me all the time that they notice a huge change in their nails after they start taking that. If you have kind of a problem with yellowing nails, you can put some melaleuca on it. And again, you can kind of do it like we talked about earlier. Make up some kind of carrier oil, put a few drops in there, and then put a drop on the actual fingernail and rub it in. You could mix it in with your lotion if you're putting lotion on your hands every day, and just make sure to take a little time to rub it into each of your nail when you're putting it on, if that's easier for you. If you're looking for some strengthening for your nails, you can use some lemon. Again, being aware of sun exposure for later on that day. If you're having a lot of problems with cracked cuticles, you can do cypress, which we had for your skin earlier. Actually, can be used in your hair too. Melaleuca tea tree oil. And myrrh, which is the last one we have not talked about yet. So that's all we have for you today. If you are looking to get a 25% wholesale discount, get started with a membership, you can send an email to me, or if you got this video from somebody else, reach out to that person and we'll help you get set up. Make sure you get the PDF, which actually has more specific recipes for you, and let me know how it goes.